Welcome to A New Perspective with your sister Leslie Roberts. Come on in, take a seat, and let's talk. Yes, I am so glad you are here today. I invited you into my living room because we are talking about the family and the household issues. So we're going to start today with that thing that I discussed briefly on the previous video about the elephant in the room. I know you've heard that term before, the elephant in the room. That elephant is in the room. Most of the time, it's in the living room. That's why I chose to sit and hang out in the living room with you guys today. Because most of the time, the elephant that we are feeding, that we are petting, that we have made friends with, is in the living room, okay? And everybody comes, families, members, they come and they walk around this elephant and they nurture this elephant, but they don't really deal with the elephant, okay? So that's what I want to talk to you about briefly, the little time that we have. Now that elephant could be any level of dysfunction within your life. Now let's start with one of the things that causes the elephant to grow, I would say, and that is miscommunication. Miscommunication. Some of us do not know how to effectively communicate. That means that when you're communicating, you're not getting across what you really are trying to say. You're not getting across what you are meaning within your heart. So therefore, there's a misfire of communication that's going on. And if there's a misfire of communication, no one's hearing you and you're not being heard, okay? So how can you expect change to come if no one's heard you and you're not being heard? I mean, you can't expect anything to come out of that but confusion because there's misfire going on. Now, some of the reasons because of the miscommunication, the misfire, is it starts within us. So that's why everything that we discuss about the family, I'm going to always take it back to you, and you. Because you change your mind, you change your world. And we are part of families. So I'm going to start with you. Now, one of the things that controls or is the root of the miscommunication is that, let's start here. You never was able to express yourself as a child. No one allowed you to express yourself and to really express or explain how you are really feeling. You have always been told to not say a word. So miscommunication has grown to be a monster in your adult world. What you did not get there, you act out here on the other side in the adult world. So one of the elephants in the room could be a level of miscommunication, just simple miscommunication. You are afraid to communicate because you have never been heard and you don't expect to be heard now. So now you have just remained silent. Okay? So how do you expect someone to understand or know the truth about you if you keep everything hush hush? You don't discuss anything because you don't expect anything from it. So that's one of the areas in our lives that can just destroy a family. Miscommunication. We have it all over the world, and it's so obvious when someone is aware of the misfire of communication. If a life coach or therapist walks into your household, they can automatically pick up on those vibes that miscommunication is going on by the body language, by the things that are not said, or just by the energy in the room. So miscommunication is a huge hit against the family. And I want you to just elevate your perspective about it and just change your mind about it and think about it and see if there's any miscommunication going on in your families, okay? So have a great one, and I'll see you later. Be blessed. Change your mind, change your world.